What it do when she is trying to reach out to you? You better tell her, I can't right now. No, actually, let's kind of bring it down a notch. You better just not respond. No, fellas. Y'all know I normally say don't respond, but I'm going to give you something you can say, and this is going to all revolve around you not being available. At least available not today. Maybe tomorrow if you want to see her. But guess what? We're doing things on your time now. Not her time no more. Okay? So, fellas, make sure you get this video a big thumbs up. It helps her grow so much. We got to get that algorithm going. And if you want to talk to me, I always want to talk to y'all. I'm ready to talk. We could talk about anything, goals. Maybe you have some accomplishments you want to talk about, what you want to do next after that as well. Or it could fall back into talking about any female out there. Maybe the girl that you want. Hit up your girl by going ahead and booking that consultation, and we can go ahead and get to the talking. And let's go ahead to get to the real discussion of this video. And so let's go back to available. How available are you? And some of y'all, your schedule is kind of looking like too empty. Your schedule is looking like you don't have a pen, but you have a calendar. You don't put nothing in your days. You have a schedule that has times, but each time it says, Brittany, okay, Brittany at 5. All right, you didn't see Brittany today, so I do got to see her tomorrow. You still have her in her schedule, but yet if it's, oh, I got to be at the gym this long. I got to be living my life. And this is something just to give you a little refresher. If it means I gotta go out and mingle, if it means I gotta up my game and talk to other females and practice my game, right? You don't do that because yet you're so available for that female that you should stop being available for her. So before I jump into absolutely what y'all need to be doing with the talking and when she comes back, what you should say, fellas, y'all know I got a Patreon. I gotta let y'all know. There's a whole lot of other videos that will never be on YouTube. A whole lot of, type of, things that females want y'all to be doing in the sheets and outside. And then all types of other videos such as reaction videos that won't be on here as well. So make sure you do check out my Patreon. There's other things on there that you guys probably want to see as well. So check it out. That link is down below. But backtrack to being available. Why are you so available though? And you'll see me bounce back to how some of y'all don't even try to get other women, yet you're still stuck on this woman when you should still be already knowing you shouldn't be worried about what you should do with her and put yourself out there. Start there. But backtrack to how y'all are still trying to make sure comfortable. She got to be comfortable. She can't be too worried, Basana. If she's too worried, she's going to be gone. She better disappear. And that means you left as well. Not that you waited around or, oh, because she's gone now, I'm gone. No, because your life moves on. Back to, oh, when you go out to mingle, are you still stuck on, well, my calendar says that I like her. My schedule says that I want to see her and she's supposed to see me today, but I might not see her. Are y'all still stuck on that when you should be trying to better yourself? And bettering yourself can fall into maybe trying to be out there. And then, of course, with elevating in life where it's going to the gym, improving yourself, self-development, all those things matter. But some of y'all in your life, and this is real talk, in your life, you have such a strong hold on when it comes to her or that one female or that one time, that soft spot that you have, it changes. As in, it changes because, oh, that barrier you put, you can't help yourself. So you can elevate in other areas once more. Some of you fellas are doing so great financially. Congrats, honestly. Like, that's big, great news. That's not easy. Especially, we just had the pandemic, all these other things coming after it. And now, if you think about it, everybody out here, I feel like, is trying to put their stuff together, get on their grind, right? So it's just like, it's not easy. Just all that being said, it's clearly not easy. But yet when you fellas are doing great in other areas, but yeah, it's your emotions. And I won't stay stuck on emotions, but y'all do get that. That's what makes you most times act like a simp. It's the fact that you can't tell that you should not be acting this way for a woman that is not like this for you, that doesn't deserve this. You could be, and fellas, it's called being a nice guy to a wife when you are a simp for the right woman. But when you're a simp, generally that means you don't have self-respect, you don't know what's best for you, and a whole lot of other stuff, but you make decisions based on a woman every single time. So yet, when you have such a stronghold, or let's say the setback, or this barrier that you just can't overcome, go past, it's her. It's you being always available and understanding and not understanding that you need to be more available in your own life. Your availability isn't stuck at 2 hours a day just for yourself. Y'all will give all this time to this woman and yet say, I don't get why she doesn't love me. I don't get it. I give her all the time. Oh, you give her all the time. Can we just stop there? Now, I really want to keep ranting, but, for everybody that doesn't watch until the end, I will give you a little bit of, more information right now. Something y'all could really do when she does want you to be available is simply say, I can't, and I kind of said it in the beginning, but I can't right now. And I told you to tone it down where it's like, I'll hit you up or later. Some fellas are at a point in life where giving an explanation, giving a reason, especially, oh my gosh, especially to a woman that doesn't deserve it. Oh, is that not the truth? Y'all don't get this. Fellas in their life that they cannot do that. They in their head, they can't comprehend. Why should I give my time, give an explanation to a woman that has options, that's for the streets, for the block, yet wanting me now and wanting me to be available on her time. So yet when I'm not available, I gotta make a way for her, and it's because she wants me to. Oh, whoa. But for the guys out there, shout out to the guys that have self-respect, self-dignity, and I gotta say it to y'all, if you need to get on track to do that, make sure you get your audio affirmation. It is linked down below. This will have your mind set right in all the right places, and it's starting from relaxing your mind while you're sleeping, and then boosting your confidence, and boom, before you know it, you are that guy. But really, it starts in your mind, and that's what a lot of fellas don't get. A lot of y'all don't get your strength too, and how much you guys have so much potential, and being masculine really is in here, and you can activate it. So fellas, if you want that to get going, I'm sure you need it going, or at least you need that reassurance. You need something to run back to. This is the perfect thing you guys can get playing while you're trying to sleep, fall asleep, and it will just keep rolling. And you guys will see the progress happen over time. It's amazing, and get on it. Click that link down below after this video. But back to all the stuff in your mind that's making you think that you should be available for a woman that has options. Why do you think that you gotta be fair when all females do is play unfair? So let's just go back to you telling her something like, I can't right now, or tomorrow, or later. So, and this is how much y'all gotta be real with yourself. So when she says that to y'all, and you give her that, okay, that's fine, or you know what, I'll talk to you later then, and yet you still don't get the later, but yet y'all still stick around, what do you think is happening on her part? What do you think she's feeling? What do you think she should feel? Look at this guy. Look at this clown. Look at this goof. Waiting around? For who? Who are you waiting around for her? I mean, who are you waiting for? Her to come back around? When she comes back around and you wait for her, guess what? That meant nothing. That meant, okay, maybe she's picking up, her stuff. Maybe she's seeing you and needs just a little attention, so she's just around. That's really about it. So stop making excuses for reasons why, oh man, I gotta be available. I gotta give her time. When she comes back around running for your time to be there, understand that she didn't consider yours ever. And if she did, it was just by default. Let me tell you that. It might have been, the main guy, the one that she really, really loves and is stuck on, he was just really acting out, really, really acting out. But backtrack to how some fellas can be on this, I'm never available, and females can, oh wow, still stick around, still be about him. Yes, this is what happens when you have value for yourself and you don't accept nothing else. Give this video a big thumbs up for that one. For me, just saying that. Do you have value? Come on. Do you have value? And y'all, I do have t-shirts available on the website. I just got to put everything out there. The links are all down below, but I got to put everything out there. But back to having value for yourself, not accepting nothing else, especially from a woman. Come on. Where's all the big dogs? Come on. Where's all the flexing? You guys got to get that going. And it's not, oh, you need to brag. It's not that you got to speak. It's, I will be available when I'm available. I'll be around when I can be around. It will be on your time, not today. Now, I'm not going to get into meeting a woman halfway or, okay, you got to be available if you're working so much and women love this and you got to make sure I'm not doing that. whatever you have in your situation, first of all, it's going to be really different, maybe from another girl or a guy out there, whatever. But my point is, you have to know yourself. Because if you understand that you end up being available every single time she tells you, because you realize, oh, 2 weeks went by and man, she gets so upset, she gets so angry, I have to be available at this time. So when you do that and you realize every time you take her out after being available, telling her, yeah, I'm free now. Or, okay, you know what? I know it's been 2 weeks. I got to take you out. When you finally do that, and yet she goes running right back to the block. And, let's say Nicholas was there. Nicholas was waiting for her, yes, to pick her up. And then let's talk about Ishmael. I'm trying to think of names, I'm really trying, and y'all, I was really going to give you guys the same names, but I know you guys are tired of Chad and Tyrone, and it's kind of hard to think of other names aside from those ones, because those are the typical ones, okay? So anyways, we got Ishmael, right, and Nicholas down the block, ready to take her, ready to cop her, right? And then there's you could be the other guy. If you're going to be Ishmael, you're going to be the one that's waiting right here. Your availability works like this. Back to the calendar, back to your schedule, back to 1 p.m. Brittany, I was supposed to see her this weekend. Brittany went to go see who? Nicholas. The weekend it was supposed to be for you. Man, you must have been like a top pick on our options. How did you drop to the ground like that? How did you get to the bottom where you get less time from her? You get me? So now, Nicholas gets to see her. Shout out to all the Nicks out here, copping, getting, bagging all the females. So Nick gets her. It's Nick's turn. Okay, your turn comes now, Ishmael. When your turn comes, some of y'all are all ready. This is something I'm gonna just go past real quick. I want to get to my point. But some of y'all are so ready. Oh, she's back. Y'all are so excited. Some of y'all are just nervous doing. I don't know what to do. Some of y'all nerves are running. So when we jump past that, she comes back. Ishmael gets his turn. Ishmael is so happy. You are so happy. And yet you took her out, did all that. She went out and just to come back, just to tell you you can have her right now. Just to tell you I missed you. And that's all. Let me add a little something. Twist up the story. That's all because you then became not available. You went from, I'm not going to always give you time. You went from now, and let's just keep going. As your story could keep going on, right? You went from, I don't have time, to, I can't give her these long messages. Lasana, man, it takes time to send this stuff. Or, you know what? Every time, no matter what, it's always going to be something dry. Y'all got to be real with yourselves, too. If you know her well, don't be in denial. Don't try to say, oh, man, well, she will. There's a way. Let's cut that crap out. So backtrack. You went to now. Proud of you. You went to now. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to really see her. I'm not going to message her. Maybe you got to pull a no contact. Maybe ignoring. But now you don't text. And this could just be for the fellas that don't want to do too much. You don't text every hour. You make sure it's 2 hours. You make sure you're done your work. You make sure she understands that you got to handle business and you come afterwards because she's not priority. Not first top pick. Nope. So then when she doesn't see the messages, when she doesn't understand, man, why is he or how are we here again? Then she gets to the chasing. What do you think you should have been doing this whole entire time then? Should have been giving your distance, keeping your mouth shut, but saying a whole lot more. Fellas, y'all got to get that. When you're over here dealing with females that are for the streets or females that get bored so fast, your turn will be up so quick, but it will come back around really quick. So it'll come back around really quick if you're doing well. It'll come back really quick if she's emotionally attached. Soul ties type of vibe. There's whole lots of stuff out here that could get her to come right back around. You'll be an option again, but yet understand you're an option. So when, yes, wifey, like a real wifey for you, when, yes, she acts the part, man, she's cooking for you or bringing you food, or hey, you're good, wants to deal with your body, wants to make sure you get your massages. Oh, you need your feet rubbed. You've been walking on your feet all day, making sure that you're good, checking on your health, all those stuff. when it's real, and there's a whole lot of stuff, fellas, and there's other things too that obviously don't just fall into woman's nature, but there's stuff that females can do that show you the appreciation, that shows you she cares. So when we do get to this part of this woman showing you that, and pray, y'all gotta pray to God. If you're praying and this happens, this is possible. God blesses you with that person, right? And so for me, I would just say in general, that's what I would tell y'all, right? That, take it, do whatever you want to do with that. But when, let's say you do happen to have the one, that girl, come into your life, then okay, you can now make your availability change a bit. But what happens is that, oh my gosh, 3 months has been consistent of good behavior from her. Wow, wifey has just been wifey. She never showed any signs of man. She gotta be sent back. Or she never showed any signs that she didn't belong there. Or she never showed any signs that, man, she should be getting treated less than a woman because she's a real woman. You get what I'm saying with that? But that's when things happen. When things are real. There's real relationships out here, and I really wish I could talk more about that. Like, we'll see how it happens in the future, but I want to talk about how there is like love, like real love out there. There's real strong relationships out there, and it could happen. People could find the one. Shout out, shout out to my man. Like, come on, it's possible. But it just sucks because in the modern day, it's so stuck on, well, men are hating on women, women are hating on men. And the way I view it is that men have to now, and I say you might be hating if you're more on like a bitter female tip, right? But maybe what's happening for a lot of you fellas, if your idea of accepting woman's nature is accepting it, could be not being responsive, could be controlling your emotions to know that my schedule has been busy. Just because she gave you a little bit of kitty, or just because she, got you happy, excited in certain ways, doesn't mean nothing. You know how many certain guys she gets a little excited and boom. You know how many guys she knows how to really get excited? That's the real question. So I'm trying to say, do you know how much you deserve? Do you know that you're really getting less than what you should really be getting? But yet, if there is that chance out there for females to be completely loyal, for a guy to be completely faithful to a woman, if there's couples, happy couples out here, wouldn't that just mean if you can't get that, you don't have to accept? You don't have to settle? You don't have to say, okay, well, yeah, I am dating you, so I have to change my schedule around, and this calendar has to make sure your name's in there every single time. Like, no. So let's just go back to availability, the kinds of stuff you should be on, keeping it little, right? But back to availability, let's talk about how you guys still don't know how much you should be talking to her. Availability really means that in your life, not that, I'm not giving you a definition. Having your availability in check, that's what I mean to say. If you have availability in your life in check, means that your priorities are going to be set straight. So when I say availability, when I say you guys don't get that, if you in real life, you're making moves, money moves, you're bossing up. When I tell you, if this is what you're doing in real life and this is what changes your availability and makes women understand your value, and this is what it takes, and y'all are not doing that, wouldn't that just mean you're not as valuable as you really think? Wouldn't that just mean that, oh, my availability is giving too much, and that means y'all are not doing what you really got to be doing? So when you honestly elevate, pick up more hours, go to the gym consistently, all these things that improve you, all this new lifestyle or make you this valuable guy is going to take a whole lot of your time. And yet, when y'all, back to how y'all would change your schedule, availability, all that stuff, and yet when it comes back to her, y'all will overlook or, oh man, I can't believe I have less time, or how did I get to this point? Fellas, look how much you've changed for her. Or look how much you're really changing this one little thing every single time, and it's impacting your life. And fellas, we can still talk about what's going on in your life. If you want to, book a consultation. It does start at 15 minutes all the way to an hour. We can talk for however long, how much you want to say. Go ahead, check out the website. But now just to really recap everything I said, y'all gotta know that availability starts with how much time you have to give to her. Your availability being weak will be the amount of time you have available to give to her. So it will be a whole lot of time. You making a schedule that revolves around her. You showing up, making her life easier. And I didn't talk so much about texting, right? But things falling back to texting. When you have all these things in your life that now impacts your time because of her, and it has to not fall back to making life easier for her, that is the problem. And that's where you guys need to put the stop to. So when she comes running back and you feel like you got to address things, or just in general with your availability, even if you're talking to her now, maybe she likes to run away one day and come right back, a few hours, however it works for her, you still got to know that your availability cannot change. And that just means that in your life, you should be having things going on, and don't change for her. Don't change your time for her. She has to deserve it. And I mean, deserve it. And in the future, I'll try to bring videos about like what really, y'all got to let me know, but like what really would make you really convinced that, oh man, she's trying. Oh, she's really trying to deserve it. Or she's really trying to get it, you know? She's really trying to make a comeback. All that type of stuff. I'll definitely try to do those videos in the future. And like I told y'all, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget all the links down below. And that is it for this video. Y'all will see me in my next. Bye, fellas.